Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, question of the night. Is Harris Michaels just Jason 2.0 on Days of Our Lives? Now, if you watched Beyond Salem and you've been watching the episode so far, when you see him come on the show and the way he acts, his demeanor, and everything like that, yeah, yeah. Now, it's funny too because I remember DC was saying that maybe it's just Steve Burton, or how do you pronounce his last name? Maybe it's just Steve. Maybe that's just how he acts. But I don't know. I feel like it's pretty much just Jason 2.0. But what are your thoughts? What's good, Mel? Thank you for joining. What's good, Blackman? What's good, Makai? What's good, Laura B? Thank you for joining tonight. What's good, Dolly? What's good, Last Day? How are you doing tonight? Thank you for joining. The Havlins in the chat. What's good? How have you been? So, yeah, this is pretty much done. Gloria's in the chat. Yeah, I figure you would. I'm gonna try to watch it tomorrow. Night Girls in the chat was good. Happy birthday. Alyssa. Alyssa. Happy birthday, Alyssa. Thank you for joining. What's good, CW? Shit. I'm gonna actually pen that real quick. That's right. It is Alyssa's birthday tonight. So let's everyone wish her a happy birthday. Billy says you're right. Steve is playing. Yeah, exactly. It's literally Jason 2.0. That's literally what it is. Happy birthday and thank you for joining us. Cherie's in the chat. Was good, Cherie? ZK is in the chat. Was good, ZK? Monique is in the chat. Was good? Yes, he is. What was the point of bringing him back if he was going to play another Jason? I don't know, Monique. Maybe there's a couple of reasons why. There's a couple of reasons why. Dave is in the chat. Was good, Dave? Dave says, when will this Victor Casson storyline end? I'm getting kind of tired of it. Well, Dave, we've been. It's funny that you're now getting. Well, I don't know. This whole Casson thing, Victor thing, has been going on for about 2 years now. So at this point, I'm just become kind of numb to it. But what's good, Cherie? Does she not really just get a pass because she's cute? Hmm. You know, Dolly, if I didn't know any better, I'm like, I get you're a lawyer, but I'm like, that's a threat right there. What's good, Denise? Thank you for joining. Dolly says, well, Dave's version of Jason is 70-year-old John Black. We need a new John Black, new John Jason. You know, the thing is, he got fired. Steve got fired playing Jason. And I think that, I don't know, him being on that show, bringing people who like that version of, who like his character Jason, I think that's why he's playing Jason a little bit. I think that's why they're still having him play Jason Lang. Because he got fired and he moved over there, so he's going to move his fan base to Days of Our Lives. What's good, Shauna? Thank you for joining. What was that golden necklace? Oh, I didn't see any golden necklace today. Shauna, I've gotten to a point. I just realized that's just how they play. That's just how they're gonna play that character, which is you have this thing called people call them. I'm gonna get it at some point. I'm going to get it at some point. Does anyone know why I just started cursing? I mean, I didn't really curse, but I kind of cursed. Darby's in the chat. What's good, Darby? I didn't even realize it until I just picked this up. I'm gonna remember it at some point. Yep. Yeah, sure. The hot sauce. Oh my god. I'm good. Okay. I'm gonna have to try to pick it up. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to pick it up before I go get my breakfast. 'Cause I'm gonna go and see Shazam tomorrow, even though I want to do something fun. So it's my day off. I'm gonna go see Shazam. Jess is in the chat. What's good, Jess? So I'm gonna try to pick up that. Try to pick it up tomorrow. I I really hate Tuesdays. I really the only good thing about Tuesdays is doing this. This is the only thing about Tuesdays. Just as if you're all I want to trust me. I definitely because we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. It's really sad. I feel like I'm gonna get to a point where it's like by the time I get to you, everyone's just gonna be on another show. China says now Lily want a wine. She knew. Yeah, I do get that. But you know what? Here's the thing, Shauna. And what's good, Gwen? Thank you for joining. Shakira's in the chat. What's good, Shakira? Valerie's in the chat. What's good, Valerie? Watching Jay's now Hulu. Yeah. Oh, it's actually out. The amazing, gorgeous Janet is in the chat. What's good, Janet? I really, it's really funny. I actually had to sit there in my Amazon account because I wanted to watch Invincible, but I really do, I really do want to watch you. You know what? I'm gonna try to binge watch it Saturday. Try to binge watch it on Saturday. Ariana's in the chat. Only consolation today. Yeah, Ariana. That's what I was gonna sit there and say. The only consolation of today is actually everyone here. Lorby says a day to pen is when you. Oh my god! I feel like it's becoming a meme in this live stream. I really did want to remember the hot sauce today, and I only remembered it when I picked it up. I was like, what's missing? What's good, Krista? What's missing? Goddamn hot sauce. So yeah, I gotta get that hot sauce. Oh, what's going on? Monique is leaving the chat. Have a good night, Monique. Thank you for joining us. Dolly, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me found that to be kind of funny. Part of me found that to be kind of funny, Dolly. Because, she wants to be a baker. It's like, well, why are you being a baker when your real talent is a doctor? And I'm sitting there just like, I think about that was just kind of funny. It was almost like she was sitting there saying, you're a rocket scientist. Why are you sitting there wasting your time on banking when you could be a rocket scientist? It just the reveal just seemed like it just kind of came out of nowhere. It's like Is she an astronaut too? I mean, just to throw in a doctor is like, are you kidding me? Yeah, exactly. It felt random. It was just like, why are you baking for when you're a doctor? And it's just like, is she a race car driver too? Like, was good. Davlin says, Albert, where is your poll? I'm actually going to come up with one. I'm actually going to do one tonight. Thank you, Davlin. ZK said, Albert, how is in the world could you forget the hot sauce that ZK, I sat there and I only remembered it when I looked at it. And I was like, I picked it up. I was like, hmm. And then I remembered. Kyrese is in the chat. What's good, Kyrese? Denise says, wow, that Josh is a piece of work. The hate for Sonny is real. Yeah, yeah. It's also really stupid, but you know, Michael's doing it too. So um Mel says I was happy Amanda told of Devon telling him. Yeah. I honestly tell you the truth, I'm on Amanda's side. Oh, you're making this personal. Bro, and you know it's really funny when Devon was like, you're making this personal. Darby, Darby, oh my God, Darby, you are amazing. And Laura B is a member again. Thank you for being a member again, and thank you, Darby. Thank you, Darby. You're amazing. We are definitely getting that up. So yeah, thank you, Darby. My God, thank you again, Darby. If I have not said that enough. But yeah, you know, for Devon to sit there and say, "Well, Manny, you're making this personal," and I'm like, this whole company that you're trying to keep with Neil's legacy is personal. What he's been doing so far is personal. Now, Kyrie says, like Brock said in his review, I hope Christina slaps both Johnson. Yes, you know, Kyrie, I've been waiting for Christina versus Jaws scene. I've been waiting for that. But it's true. It's true. Sheree, it's true. It's 100% true. Last day says Josh comes off to me as entitled little girl who has everything given to her by her parents. She never worked for anything in her life. Thank you, last day. I've been saying that for a hot minute, and you are 100% right on everything that you just said. Yes, no, thank you, Darby. Dolly says, why was Gabby going to a business meeting wearing a skin tight? I guess you want to sit there and try to show off a fashion sense or something. That's a really good. I just kind of sit there. Was like, maybe she wants to show off a fashion line or something. Honestly, tell you the truth, I'm not gonna lie. The way that she's there treating Shin is just Denise. Denise is another rock star tonight. Rosa is in the chat. What's good, Rosa? Denise just gifted a membership. So Joy is a member again. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, my rock star. I appreciate you so much. Mm. You know, Mel, and everyone else in the chat that been watching BNB, I mean YNR. I can't believe they actually showed a somewhat of a court scene. What's good, AJ? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, no, your color did change. I think the longer you remember, the colors change it and stuff like that. I think you get to like red or something at some point. That's right, AJ. One one person I call um Alyssa. I gotta call you AJ. I hope that's okay. And Night Girls, I'm so thankful that you're actually able to join us tonight. Freddie's in the chat. Was good, Freddie? Lauren is in the chat. Was good, Lauren? Nobody can see me. I'm. Oh, I'm sorry, Lauren. I did kind of see your name, and I think I was just talking about something. But um, how you doing tonight, Lauren? Thank you for joining us. Okay, cool, AJ. I just, you've been here for a hot minute, so you know. Oh, come on, Lauren. You know I got you. Kyrie says her, but Josh can. Now Kyrie says her, but Christina sure can. How are you doing tonight, Lauren? Thank you for joining us again. Yeah, I wonder if well, I mean, it is her birthday today, so I don't know if she's actually still in the chat, but um, I put her in a comment for another reason too. Now, last day said Josh annoyed me today when talking about her and Dex. They had been good for most of 2 months. So how do you know that you love? Yeah, actually, tell you the truth, honestly, last day today was an episode where she didn't annoy me. Denise says, celebrate my official membership and thought, well, thank you, Denise. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Rosa says, I'm enjoying you. Rosa, I'm so glad to join this chat. So thank you for joining. Um, actually, tell you the truth, today was a rare day that Josh didn't annoy me today. Oh, actually, tell you the truth, she didn't even annoy me yesterday. So I have a feeling she's going to find a way to just annoy me moving forward. But Daphne says, if I remember correctly, Jax hated Sunny. To Michael and Josh are forgetting one thing, that man named Sunny took care of them. Yeah, Kyrie's just killing it with his reviews. So my dude keeps it 100, and I love it. Bradley says, "OMG, watching Josh now, she's a mess." Shauna says, Steph too smart for Nicole." Yeah, yeah, I would definitely agree on that. Stephen knows what's up. Okay, um, you're not just gonna sit there and hang around with my brother and think that like he doesn't know what's up. Darby says Michael was the best treated out of all of Sonny's kids, his personal golden boy, even over his blood kids. Josh probably hates Sonny because she always the kid in the family always looking in from the outside. Hmm, that's an interesting take. And what's good, Valerie? Thank you for joining tonight. Medora's in the chat. What's good, Medora? Medora says Dax is not Jason. He would never tell Carly anything about the business. Jenna says, who will get murdered on Jeremy Stark? If I had to sit there and guess somebody, it would be Jeremy Stark. Denise says, how do you think Carly is going to feel knowing that Michael and Josh? Oh, she's going to be pissed. She is going to be pissed. Night Girl says, wonder what Jax would think of his little girl now. Last thing Jax would want is for Josh to be with somebody who works for Sunny. Yeah, that's very true. That is very, very true. Solomon's in the chat. What's good, Solomon? Ariana says Dex is afraid of Carly. I don't know about that, but all right. I think I'm gonna unpin that. Sure. Cherie says Jax doesn't even pretend to call. So since I Medora says I don't think Nina can handle Sonny's business. No, she. Well, here's the thing. Time would definitely tell. Cat Lady, how have you been, Cat Lady? You know, it's funny. I was sitting there thinking about you. Um, Cherie says, "What's the link?" Oh, that's for the YouTube membership. So I put that in a link just in case people want to sit there and join. Yeah, Cat Lady, it's been a hot minute. How have you been? Cat Lady is also another person that does reviews, which is pretty amazing. So yeah. What else my damn phone at? And this is going to be Tracy Steves is in the chat. What's good, Tracy Steves? Tracy says, "Happy Taco Tuesdays." You know, happy Taco Tuesdays to you too, Tracy. Yeah, it's funny because sometimes I go on James's um, live stream sometimes, and he's always talking about, oh, you know what day Tuesdays is, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, because I'm a pervert, so I'm listening to think I was like Tuesdays. Well, Tuesdays means something different than Taco Tuesday. Is all I'm gonna say. But yeah, let me ask this question. So she said, I didn't know Tuesday means something different. Uh, well, if you're a guy, it does. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, it's Michael Harris, pretty much Jason from. Yeah, carries. You got okay, good. I'm actually kind of glad that somebody kind of got what I was saying. Yeah, is he pretty much Jason on GH? I want to know your comments or vote in a what you call it in the poll. It is it's always funny sometimes when I actually do go to James's channel. He's like, oh, it's Taco Tuesday. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is another menu for Tuesdays, but yeah, sure, we'll go with Taco Tuesday. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's so weird, Sheree. Okay, so you don't see the poll, and it's not even just me. Okay, you see it. Okay, cool. I know it's under. I got that whole thing going on. Davlin says, Albert, who is Michael Harris? Um, is it Michael Harris? Did I put Michael Harris or Harris Michaels? Um, the guy who plays Steve. Okay, yeah, it's yeah. I kind of feel like it was more of a question for the Days of Our Lives fan, but pretty much the same guy who played Jason on GH is playing. Oh, wow, that was stupid. Let's just take this one off. Let's try this again. Wow. Thank you, Darlene. No wonder why, because people was like, "Oh, I don't know who that is," and I was like, "Oh, it's why I put it as the wrong part." Shannon is in the chat. What's good, Shannon? Lauren says you just got some women who shouldn't do the cramp look. I like it. I like him. I like him. Shannon. He pretty much is just Jason at this point. Yeah, he's pretty much just Jason at this point. Shannon. Oh, Freddie, you don't like those? Okay, maybe you're talking about somebody else. Wow, I really did. There we go. And I can't see anyone. Now, Cherie says, was Harris on as a character anytime prior? Um, that's a really good question, Cherie. I don't even know that answer. Now, Catley says, did you hear about Tracy? Yeah, she's coming back, right? Is that it on Cat Lady? She's coming back, right? Last day on. Okay, I can't now see it. Last day says Harris is like Jason, but he least fun to watch. Jason, fun to watch. He's Jason, but as awesome. Really, Krista? I didn't know that. CW says Albert he had this. He had that same Jason energy when he was playing. Really? Wow. Now Cat says, and she will be on con. Oh, okay. So she's actually wow. So she's coming. She's coming back to the show. That's actually pretty interesting. That's actually pretty interesting. It is weird too, because like she left. They did this whole farewell thing, and now she's coming back to and be on contract. Okay. Krista says, yeah, it was Steven first. So, yeah, you're right. He was. Well, I know he was on. I know he was on Days before he was on GH. Cherie says, and SB was on YNR before. Yep. Yeah, Cherie. There was a point where he left General Hospital. I don't know why, but then he was on YNR, and apparently he was the same cat. Apparently he still had that same energy, or his acting was pretty much just like Jason. Darby says he was a character from the. Yep. Or a character like and Rihanna, I can see that. I can see that because it's just how he acts. I do remember that, Dolly. Oddly, I do remember that. I'm actually that old enough to remember that. Lauren says Steffi doesn't want Liam. Steffi is happy with Finn. Let's hope that doesn't change. Going back to the waffler. Lauren, what did you thought of Born the Beautiful today? Grams TV's in the chat. Grams TV says yes, he is just Drew with his old face. It was good. Grams TV has been a hot minute. How have you been? Oh, okay, Dolly. So I feel like we're around the same age. I don't know. I feel like we're around the same age. I'm gonna leave it up for another 2 more minutes. Freddie says the whole time I was watching Brooklyn and Chase, I was playing Taylor Swift. Yeah, I honestly tell you the truth. I think it was like the least interesting scenes was those two. Yeah, man. Actually, I here's the thing. I enjoyed their scenes, but I feel like at this point it's been like 3 days of them being in the same room, and it's like, oh, sure, you're 37. I'm 39. Praise. Krista says, "Who is Tracy?" Tracy is Tracy Quartermain. Tracy Quartermain. General Hospital. Krista, when did you? Yeah, that's if that's what you're talking about, Trey. Krista, that's Tracy Quartermain. Well, I mean, Krista, how long have you been watching General Hospital for? Bradley says, to be 39 again. Well, you know, with age comes wisdom. And I actually did see your profile, so I did not think you were maybe like 33, maybe 28. Well, so I'm trying to forget. Yeah, you, Valerie. Havlin says, I hope Tracy gets Brooklyn together and gets Chase together when she comes back. Well, you didn't look at Valerie. I remember your original picture, your original profile. You didn't look at some. I guess you just got good genes. Darby says, who else wants to see Bill and Deacon beat down? You know what? Ming, I want to sit there and see if he pulls some Cobra Kai moves. And Kristen says, oh, I know who that is. I thought it was another person. Oh, okay. I figured that much. But you know, to be fair, Krista, I am talking about a lot of different shows. I'm talking about Days. I'm talking about G8. So, Krista said, I've been watching since 1993. Okay. Yeah, Krista, yeah. You've been watching a little bit longer than me. I started watching it in the year 2000. But my first soap opera was 1998. That was General Hospital. Now, oh, wait, hold on. I forgot there's another Tracy. Ariana said Tracy is the youngest of the original three adversaries. I totally forgot about that. You got a very good point, Ariana. I totally did forget about that version of Tracy. What's good, Hippie? Thank you for joining. Or be said, okay. Well, Val, you've been watching for a hot minute. Hmm. You've been watching since a hot minute. Damn. So it's funny, Valerie, because like when you've been watching it that long, you can see the rise, and I don't want to sit there and say fall, but it's definitely different how it was back then to how it is now. Mr. Bear is in the chat. What's good, Mr. Bear? Facts. General Hospital is too far out to me with the spy mafia princess mess. What's good, Hippie? Oh, okay. Kat, you've been watching since '87. Oh, Christy, yeah, I used to love that show, Poor Charles. I know some people didn't for different reasons. Was good, Cheyenne. Thank you for joining. Um, I know some people didn't like Poor Charles for different reasons, but I actually did like that show. Though. I keep sitting there looking at this like there's going to be more wine. Although you've been watching this since the 90s, okay. That's a long time. That is a long time. I'm being dead serious, Valley. I was just like, I mean, here's the thing. I know it's bad for my liver and everything like that, so I know I can't. And that is in the chat. I know I can't sit there and drink wine every day, but still, I'm just like, well, what am I gonna? I guess I could just go back to ice cream. I guess I could just go back to ice cream. And then it says, not telling my age, but I've been watching been watching soap since from age 8. Oh wow. Yes, Lord. I used to love that show. Cat says, what kind of wine do we have this week? Well, we're actually out of Moscato. We're actually out of Moscato. So I'm kind of sad about that. Sheree says you'll be okay. No, I mean I know I'll be alright. It's just like, all right. I'm just gonna just move that to the side. I won't have to think about it. Still got a little bit of soda. So. CW says, Albert, I like PC, but some of those story arcs were. No, here's the thing, CW. My standards are really different back then. So while I may have loved that stuff back then, I'll probably look at it now and be like, man, what the hell was wrong with me? Like some of the stuff was just funny. Like them being stuck in a painting, them being stuck in a painting and stuff like that. Oh yeah, AJ, I love Moscato. I actually found like a really good wine that I actually like. But of course, I can't really have it every day, so there's that. I don't know. Maybe I'll have it next month. Yeah, I have it next month. Lauren says I was 2 in 1990. Okay, so you young. Damn, make me feel old. Sharon said, I mean, Shannon says I've been watching Jay since the 82. Oh, wow, okay. Billy said PC has some fun, campy stuff. Love the making ab how they used to have a signature song. Yes. Yeah, I'm not gonna. There was a certain there was creativity in that. And here's the thing, Dolly. Lucy was a better character on Port Charles than she is on GH. I'm just gonna just say it. Lucy was a better character on Port Charles than she was on GH. Yeah, Sharon. I mean, Cheyenne. It's definitely rotated. Thank you, Laura B. Thank you. Yeah, we got 45 people in the chat, which I'm still mind blown by. We got 22 likes. So if you are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. Really does actually help. We get new people in all the time, and well, like my friend James always says, you never know who's watching. 'Cause apparently, you know, we get some really interesting guests in the chat. Laura B says I like supernatural stuff, so I was okay with the change. Yeah. Jolie says Lucy was more serious in PC. She and Kevin were a great couple. Yeah. Yeah, she didn't come across so much as a dingbat. She had a pet duck. Yeah, AJ. I used to like her on I used to like her on Port Charles. Ariana says I remember Victor's first scene 1980 on YNR. Love Port Charles. Lauren says I don't remember AW at all, but I have seen a lot. Oh, another world. Another world. Okay. And then it says I remember Julian being young. Yeah, but here's the thing though, Laura B. She didn't really come across as super dingbatish and everything like that. It's like it was definitely a step down. Let's put it this way. She was CW. I don't remember. Here's the thing. I don't remember her being a vampire. I remember Ian being a vampire, but I don't remember her being a vampire though. Sigma was that. I wonder whatever happened to the. I wonder whatever happened to the. Now AJ said Lucy acted serious in PCU. Yeah. AJ definitely a step down. Definitely a step. Oh, she was a vampire slayer. Okay. Okay, Krista. Yeah, sure. Let's put it this way, Sheree. There's definitely going to be some campiness in it, but I think you enjoy it though. And then it says the Hortons on days love mixing families, but Allison was the glue. Alice was the glue. AJ, as soon as you said SoapNet, that like brought me back. Like, yeah, they need to bring back SoapNet. They need to bring back SoapNet. Exactly. So exactly. As soon as you said SoapNet, it was like, oh yeah, remember that? Yes, Shannon. Yes. Michael Easton was that guy back in the day with the hair flipping and everything. Um, he was the vampire. Yes. See, I think everyone remember. I think a lot of people remember SoapNet. They did AJ, and it's really funny. They actually had original shows too, like Who Wants to Be a Soap Opera, like Who Wants to Be a Soap Opera Actor, Soap Talk with Lisa Renna and Ty Treadway, which I used to always love Ty Treadway for some odd reason because of Colin. You're actually right about that, Laura B. Yeah, Cheyenne, I think I watched like one episode of it, and I think it wasn't even that long, and I was like, not really for me. Oh, AJ, you're young. Yes, Night Girl. Yes. SoapNet, yeah, it was just talk. Yes. Caleb, yes, Caleb the vampire. Was good, Ron? I watched a little bit of it. I didn't get a chance to watch most of it. Hippie, if you type in, if you can watch it on YouTube, actually. Exactly, AJ. That was a good show. And I think actually one of the contestants won, and then they wound up going on All My Children. It was crazy. Laura B says, I remember a soap, but oh, SoapNet, but I never had it. Yeah, AJ, it was lit. It was great. Have a good night, Freddie. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night, Denise. Thank you for joining us. Stay safe. I look forward to seeing you in the next live stream. Okay, Cheyenne. Um, Darby says writers for Lucy gave her more input. They did. They did, Darby. They gave her more importance. They didn't make her seem like she was a dingbat or anything like that. Yeah, she had her little quirks and stuff like that, but um, I found her to be a much better character and much more tolerable than she is on GH. Jess, I think a lot of people are over them. In all reality, I felt like it was like the least part that I just cared about. And yeah, have a good night, Denise. Thank you for joining us. Hope I get to see you tomorrow. Krista says Allison married Jack from Port Charles in real life. Oh, I was one. I actually tell you too, Krista. I always wondered about her. I always wondered about her. You had Allison, you had Jamal, you had um Livy. I only remember that because AJ just put on Livy. Jess, is it really that ridiculous though? Like when you really think about it, is it really that ridiculous? What's good, Jakaris? Thank you for joining us. How have you been? I hope the soap reviews are going well. I saw some new pictures on Instagram. I've been good, Jakaris. How have you been? You still gonna do another painting? I don't see why I would be, Cheyenne. AJ said I'm getting old. Yeah, I'm not even 32 yet, and I'm already have a few strings of grays. Hmm. But AJ, here's the thing that also like gray hair also does come from stress. So, and I know things been pretty stressful. So, yeah, I didn't even. Here's the thing, Valley. I didn't even notice it in that picture that you had. Okay, Jakaris, I can't wait to see it. And here's Jakaris. You know who else can't wait to see it? Carson Boltman. Um, yeah, me too, Ron. Um, Jakaris says someone asked me a stupid question on Twitter. No, I was gonna sit there and say I know Carson because Carson Boltman, he liked the last picture that you drew, which was really good. Thank you, Darby. Thank you. Yes, we got 45 people in the chat. We got 27 likes. So if you are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. It really does help. Thank you, Darby. Sometimes I actually have to sit there and just get into the point of saying it more. Um, I know sometimes I don't like to sit there and be like super annoying, but I do want to thank you again, Laura B, for saying that because sometimes I actually do forget. Oh wow. No, hold on. Jakar said he asked me how can I be me? How can I be Johnny fan? And I like Luma. I don't know what that is. Like someone. Well, here's the thing, Jakar. You gotta when it comes towards Twitter, you gotta sit there and take things with a grain of salt. You gotta sit there and take things with a grain of salt because Twitter is known for being just toxic. So, oh, okay, okay. Well, like I said, Jakar, it's Twitter. People are gonna sit there and say stupid stuff and do stupid stuff, but At the end of the day, it's like it is what it is. Yeah, just keep scrolling. Is I haven't been. Well, here's the thing. The only time I go on, because I don't go on Twitter to like promote myself or promote my channel or anything like that. I go on Twitter to sit there and talk to certain friends that I have on Twitter, or for like we'll sit there and say business reasons. And Ariana said I have a few gray hairs and I earn every one of them. Yeah, yeah, gray hairs are nothing to be ashamed of or anything like that. Dame is in the chat. Damien says, "What's your favorite ice cream?" I remember you. Oh, Reese's Pieces. Yeah, Reese's Pieces ice cream. I love some Reese's Pieces ice cream. Actually, have them in my freezer. I thought about actually getting it out tonight, but I was like, let me finish off this bottle of wine. And it really wasn't that much. Shakira says, girl, I'll be 30. Oh, you young, Shakira? Have a good night, Krista. Now, Cherie says, with the peanut butter. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Reese's Pieces peanut butter. Yes, thank you. I knew I forgot. I knew I forgot the rest of that name, Cherie. Thank you. I should have brung it out tonight, but here's the thing. I should have brung it out tonight. And, and Rihanna says, I remember 30. I remember 19. I remember 15. What is something that I remember about being? Damon, I can, but it's literally in the freezer. So like, even if I take it out, it's gonna be like Here's the thing, and it's kind of weird. I like my ice cream somewhat at room temperature. That is very true, Sheree. That is very true. That is actually very true. Huh. I'm gonna try to get that. I'm gonna try to get that damn hot sauce tomorrow. It's so messed up too. Oh my god! You know what it was? I was trying to get home one time. I was trying to make sure that I was so worried today about trying to finish all the different soap operas and stuff like that. Thank you, Kyrie. Thank you. You are amazing. Thank you. Night Girl says I like orange, strawberry, and cream, like Dreamstick. I really. Dolly says good night, Rockstar. Have a good night, Dolly. Thank you for joining us. I hope I get to see you tomorrow. AJ says Trina isn't back. I just have to get to know her. Yeah, it is kind of funny. I can sit there and remember 15. Hell, I can remember 19. I can remember 19. And it's really funny. I was gonna sit there and save this story when I was like when I got 19 or no, I think it was 21. No, I was 19. And I was gonna sit there and save this for the members live stream. But I was like, you know what? I love everyone here in the chat and stuff like that. So I'll sit there and because usually I spill the tea. But, so I remember when I was 19, right? Ron, I think it's just mm, I have a theory about that. I have a theory about that. You know, Cheyenne, I'm not even trying to do it on purpose. I really do want to sit there and get a haircut at some point. Oh, Valley, yes. So I turned 19. I want to get the Playboy channel. And I remember just like me asking my mother to get it and just like how embarrassing it was. Like it was very awkward and weird, but it was like I was already working and I already had the anime channel. And I was like, you know what? I want to get the Playboy channel. And I think I had it for like maybe 5 months and it wasn't even really worth it. But I just remember me sitting there asking that to like my mother at the time, and it was just like it was so weird and awkward. I was just like, yeah, I really want it. That was about it. But it was just a very awkward thing for me to sit there and ask. And well, she obviously gave it to me, but still, very said, you know, Valerie, that is actually very true. In all reality, it really was not all that. And I think I actually wound up paying an insane amount of money for it too. Oh yeah, no, Lord, but it was definitely awkward. It was definitely awkward. I was just like, I really want it. Oh yeah, no, cat lady. I it was definitely the awkward thing to ask, but I was like, because the thing is, all my friends had the internet, and I didn't have the internet. You know, I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm 19. I think it's time to ask. And then after about like 6 months, I was like, yep, all right, I'm good. No, Lauren, that just means that you're just wiser. You know, yeah. I think my dad actually has an AARP card. He uses, I think he uses to go to the movies too. Mel says I'm excited for Jeremy and Phyllis to crash. Oh, that's supposed to be tomorrow, right? Or did you already watch it tomorrow? Carrie says, I love how you're unapologetic. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you. No, it was just one of those things where it's like, I mean, let's be honest, Kyrie. She not always sit there and say I'm a pervert. So, but it was what beats I was refreshing there. But no, it's the truth. I didn't have the internet back then. And then like 6 months later, it just wasn't even really worth it. So I paid every single cent of it one time. I guess I'll just drink water. That's fun too. Ryan says, Albert, I know that Archer would want Nate also. I don't understand what these women see in him. Maybe the looks are that. Yeah, Ryan, it's the looks. It's the looks. Let's just be honest. You know what it is, Hippie? I think what it really comes down to is that one of the things I really love about doing this is that I get to sit there and be myself. You know. Have a good night, Gwen. Thank you for joining. I know, I know, cat lady. I keep sitting there trying to look at it like if I just look at it really hard, maybe I could just you know make more wine come into that damn bottle. This is really bad. Jesus Christ, that's bad. When Black Man said, "This is why we rock with you, Aubrey, even though you don't pour that extra cut." Gary says, "I may not consider myself a perv, but I'm bold. I need to go to the gym tomorrow to get my body to look like." Kyrie, it's okay. I actually want to go. Well, at some point, I want to go to the gym. I do. Have a good night, Gwen. I do want to go to the Gwen. I do want to go to the gym. I don't know when I would actually be able to go though. I don't know when I'll actually be able to go. Shakira says only so God watch. Oh, watch was days. Oh, Shauna, because she wants revenge. She wants revenge. I think here's the thing, and that's why I'm actually going to go see um Shazam tomorrow. I wasn't even a fan of the first one really, but I'm actually going to see tomorrow's episode because I want to do something different. You know. Have a good night, night girl. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of surprising. I didn't actually think she was gonna win. Yeah, happy. But I used to go to Planet Fitness. I used to go to Planet Fitness like at least 3, 4 times a week. I just don't know when I would find the time. That's the thing. I just don't know when I would find the time. Yeah, Carrie, and don't get me wrong. I used to love going. I used to love going to Planet Fitness. I did. I used to love going to Planet Fitness, but it's like work, well, day job, and then doing the soaps, and then coming here. So it's like, and Darby says, no offense, but you were young, brave, and stupid, fasting mom for a Playboy channel in her house. Now that you're older and put over, what was your thinking? Hormones. that was my thinking. Darby, hormones. I'm not even gonna sit and try to sugarcoat that one. That's just being real. Have a good night, ZK. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, have a good night, Night Girl and ZK. But yeah, Darby, that was my thoughts. I don't know. Um, yeah, Kyrie's number one. I definitely at some point I want to go back to the gym. It's just trying to find a job. Find the time. Ariana says my job has a full gym. I'm still too busy. Yeah, that's the thing. Ariana, it's the time that you got to sit there. Have a good night, Mel. Cherie says I think I want to change my picture. Well, as okay, last day says Shazam. The first movie I saw, I thought I hated it until I saw it for the first time. Yeah, no, I'm gonna check out the second one. I'm gonna watch the second one tomorrow. I didn't think it was the worst movie I ever saw. It was just like, okay, whatever. Gemini's in the chat. What's good, Gemini? Kelly says the Luke story is posted in around 417. Oh wow. Can't wait to see. You think he's gonna come back though? Sheree says wanna kick the soccer ball around with me. I'll keep you busy. Sheree says wanna kick the soccer ball around with me. I'll keep you busy. I'm not following. How have you been, Gemini? Thank you for joining us. And never feel sorry. Whenever you can come in, I appreciate it. Bobby says, if I don't say it, happy birthday. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. Honestly, tell you the truth, like I didn't really get a chance to really do too much of anything for the past 2 weeks, except for which I don't mind. Siri says you don't need the gym. You can play can play sports. Okay, I'll be down. I'll be down, Sheree. I'll be down. Um, yeah, even Saturday, I just slept. Saturday, I came home and I just slept. Okay, okay, Sheree. That definitely is nice. It'd be nice to actually know somebody in Massachusetts. Then be nice to know somebody in Massachusetts going down there. Uh, yeah, you are. Well, I didn't. I didn't want to say that, Kyrie, but since you said it, then yeah. Laura B says your birthday. No, it's not. It's not on Laura B. I just want to do something different. For the past week, it's like it's been work, and then coming home, and then doing this, and then on Saturdays it's work, and then sleep, and then doing this. So not that I mean, honestly, tell you the truth, I love doing this. It's just since I have the day off tomorrow, I figure I'll try to see a movie in the morning. 'Cause I know Thursday, even though I actually have off, it's like Thursdays is great in the daytime, but then the minute it gets 6 o'clock, it's like, oh yeah, I actually have to sit down and work at 6 in the morning on Friday. Daisy Flower, what's good, Daisy Flower? Daisy Flower said, "Hey, can't stay long. Just want to say that it looks like Maurice leaving GH." Yep. And it's funny, Daisy Flower. We've been saying that for a hot minute. We've been saying me, DC, and some other people been saying that for a hot minute. What's good, Jonathan? How have you been? Marby says. Juan says RJ ain't gonna do anything. He's not boss of Forster Creations. I'm looking forward to seeing this RJ. Carrie says I'm probably gonna walk to from Planet Fitness tomorrow. I need to take advantage of the nice weather and stay my. That's good, Carries. That's good. 'Cause I'm gonna be honest, Carries. I mean, I am using a bit of excuses to be honest, as far as me being saying that I'm busy, but part of it is true. One says, "What are your plans for your birthday? Are you gonna going out and turning up? Are you gonna hit a strip club?" Lauren, I always wanted to go to a strip club. I did. I always wanted to go to a strip club, but maybe this year I would actually go. Maybe this year I would actually go. Yeah, actually sounds like a plan. Thank you. I just really had to sit there and think about that. I was like, what am I actually going to do this year for my birthday? So yeah, that's the plan. Cat Lady says yes. Albert is a yep. August 22nd. Curry says I always said once I get my six pack, I'm going to be a stripper. That's a little something I gotta sit there on a weekend if I remember that story, Kyrie says to kind of spill a little bit more tea for that. AJ says at the cup, Albert at the cuss. Yeah, at the cuss. I don't get it. Darby says it was your birthday, Albert. I thought it was the lady's birthday. Okay, then happy birthday. Oh no, Darby, it was Alyssa Jefferson. It was her birthday. Yeah, no, Darby, it was her birthday. So after I'm done, I'm gonna sit there and do a shout out for her birthday. But no, it's not my birthday. My birthday is in August. So we got a while. Darby said I'm confused and why Darby said. Yeah, I think yeah, hmm, I don't know how that actually got mixed up, but it's not my birthday though. And Johnson says it was reported that Lindsay Sarah officially left Days again. What? What is going on? The whoa, Jonathan, what is going on? Um. Oh, okay, AJ, thank you. Okay, but no, Johnson, what is going on Days of Our Lives? Like people just leaving left and right. Yes, no, you're right, AJ. Yes, I keep forgetting because I always identify as a Leo, and I keep forgetting that technically I'm kind of a Leo and a Virgo. Yeah, Black man, no, I definitely am. I definitely am. I think this year I may actually go to a strip club because I always want to go once. You know. Yeah, sure. Yeah, apparently so. I'm like, what is going on? That's crazy. Oh, okay. AJ, June 25th. Oh, Johnson, OG Vivian's returning on day. Okay. That's still just so crazy, though. I forgot Black Mind. She was actually on there, too. Now, Ariana says I'm on a cusp between Taurus and Gemini. Interesting. That's just crazy, though. That's just crazy. I mean, I know they're getting some people, but like they got in Jada, they got in Jada's sister and everything. But they lost three. Like they lost Will, Sonny, and um Ali at the same time. Okay, and now they just lost the actress that plays Sarah again. Cherie says, "Is Kate really been shot on the?" No, 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 Cherie, no. Um, man, for a hot minute, Jonathan, I was actually gonna sit there and say it was actually somewhat forgettable. Jonathan, like, okay, so we find out that Jada's sister is a doctor, which I felt like they just kind of pulled that out their ass. You know, oh, why do you want to be a baker before? Why do you want to be a baker and you're a doctor? And I'm like, what? Like, where did that come from? It just seems so random. What did you thought of the days, Jonathan? Barbie says, I'm glad I'm not on the cusp. Yeah, and that was another thing. It just seems so. I mean, I know they had to sit there and kind of speed it up or whatever, but it just, I'm surprised that they won. Because I felt like it would have been so much more better if they lost. I don't know why, but I just would have felt like it would have been so much better, like, if they lost. It's just the fact, like, oh yeah, they won. That's it. Like, what? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like with some of these soaps, it's like it may actually be more enjoyable with wine. You know, Jonathan, she seems like she's really unhinged. I think she may actually try to do something physically to harm them. Because the justice system is not working out for her. It is not working out for her. So I think at this point, I think especially the way that she sat there and threatened her, like, I don't remember what she said, but it was just like a legit threat. And I was like, oh, okay, bro. I have no idea what that is, Cheyenne. Like, I have no idea what that is. Yeah, you know, Cherie, I forgot. It was one of the new Jurassic Park movies I was watching, and I remember watching the first half, and I was drinking some wine, and it seemed like it was a really great movie. And then I watched that movie sober. I can't remember. It was Chris Pratt, the first one that Chris Pratt was in. I was like, man, this movie is so fun and interesting watching. And then I tried to watch the other half of that movie sober, and I don't remember actually being so great at that point. You know, Hippie, I forgot that you're actually watching Days of Our Lives now. Hippie, what do you think of Days of Our Lives? It was true. I was like, I enjoyed that movie so much more better when I actually had wine in my system. I was just like, I don't know what I actually thought about this. It was literally a 180. I was just like, yep, and this movie's almost over. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't as fun as I remember it. I had a feeling you was gonna like it, Hippie. As much as I love GH, and I practically grew up watching GH, I love Days of Our Lives more. I just think it has a better story. Have a good night, Daisy Flower. Thank you for joining. You know, which I don't even think I'm actually going to be able to do tomorrow, is I want to sit there and try to put in that this battery in there. My laptop. I've been so busy, I haven't even got a chance to even put in the battery for the laptop. Yeah, Ron, I like it. But no, Hippie, I had a feeling like you was going to like it, though. Johnson says Paulie and Chanel should file a restraining order. Yeah, at that point, I was like, all right, you. I was like, boo, now you're getting a little unhinged. Like, Hippie says, I would just wish Pico wouldn't black out so much when I turn it on. You know, Hippie, I've been actually having problems with my phone watching Days of Our Lives. Like it was kind of annoying a little bit um this morning when I was essentially trying to watch it. It finally worked, but and what it would do on my TV, it would show like the little small thing in the corner. It just and I have to sit there and go in and out and in and out before it gives me like a full screen. Yeah, it's been acting up every now and then. I mean, I still love it, but the bugs, you need to definitely work that out. Though. You need to definitely work out those bugs. But yeah, no, dates have actually been pretty great. And it's kind of weird because I got to see how the rest of this week goes. Now Johnson says Sloan could kidnap Chanel and Johnny could end up saving her. That would actually be a really good story, though, Jonathan. It would. I mean, yeah, Cheyenne, I, Cheyenne, I don't either, but sometimes it's kind of fun to believe in them just to see if it's real. Teresa, I actually got confused and thought it was Rick coming back. Oh, AJ, you got Pete. Oh, okay, AJ, when you actually watch Days, I want to know what your thoughts are. All right, when you actually watch Days of Our Lives, I want to know what your thoughts are. I want to see what characters you like and stuff like that. So I'm very curious about your take on it. Darby says Sloan should just sue them for all their money for revenge. But that's the thing, Darby. She tried and she failed. She tried twice to sit there and go through the legal system to make them pay. And both times she she failed. Oh, AJ, okay, you like Chanel, okay, and Johnny. Hmm. Actually, AJ, I actually like Johnny. Chanel's okay. Um, I like her a lot better now than when her character first came into the show. Hippie says after I say something about it on here to you, it works fine for a few days. Oh wow. But, I like Chanel a lot better now than I did back then though. Curry says definitely Lame, Liam, Hope, and Invisible should live happily ever after, and Paris bring back Caroline. She deserves custody of Douglas. Yeah, John, she definitely evolved. Harris, I'm actually surprised you're still watching BMB. Carrie, I actually want to say, if you one day, I feel like you should do a review on days about on BMB. You should do a review on BMB. I'm not okay. I forgot. I remember you saying you actually said you stopped watching it. Okay, no. And Rihanna says I agree that sometimes the soaps are more enjoyable with wine. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. Curry says I'm not watching it. I'm just dreaming my dream storyline. Okay. AJ said I need a glass of wine. I need a glass of wine too. Need more in here. I'm actually kind of disappointed by that for some odd reason. Cat lady says, "Oh, that what Thomas did. He murdered someone. What did he murder?" Johnson says, "RJ is broke son." What? Oh yeah, no, I remember that. I remember somebody telling me that in the chat. I don't know why I have to blow my nose. AJ says, "I'll be at my own house for a few days, and go back to my parents to look after my mom. I need a break from caretaking." Yeah. Have a good night, Janet. Thank you for joining us. This is the best time to get some wine. Well, AJ, I mean, I know you like Moscato, but I'm always looking for different recommendations. So if you have any other wines that you want to sit there and share, let me know. Curry says that, and Brookwood. Wow. Oh, that's okay. Have a good night, Janet. Johnson said Thomas calls Justin's niece Emma too. Oh, AJ said pink Moscato. AJ, I actually saw that in the wine store. Okay, yeah, AJ, yeah. No, I saw that in the wine store. I was like, pink Moscato. But if you say it's good though, no, yeah, not that sweet. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, Shireen. Thank you. I think what I should probably do one day. Next time I get like make, next time or one day I should sit there and just get at least two different kind of wines. You know, I mean, obviously I'm not going to drink them back to back, but like get two different types of wines so I can kind of just have a different. I can have a variety. You know, try Stella Rose. Yeah, I've never actually been an edible person. Ooh, watermelon and blueberry. Oh, we definitely okay, AJ. We definitely have to sit there and talk more over Twitter because some of that stuff is actually sounding pretty good. So I gotta sit there and write that stuff down. Yeah, I've never been an edible person. Hell, I'm not even really that much of a huge drinker, but wine is kind of like my guilty pleasure. Shauna says Tom did not kill Emma. She was texting and driving. Oh, okay. AJ said, I'm a fruity drinker, so I love wine and cocktails. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 Black Man, no. I just want to sit there and just have it for variety, you know? Like one day I may try this, and then one day I may try that. Oh, yeah, no. Nah, I'm not trying to get lit. Harry says I don't even drink, but I think I'm gonna need two bottles of wine if I ever try. Kyrie, I wouldn't want you to do that. Having new gig at a dispensary, I like it. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, no, I am definitely. I want to follow you on your Twitter. What is my Twitter? You know what? I would actually put that in. I would put that in the what you call it. Okay. No, that's not what. Harry said you're right. Two wouldn't be. Why is it always? No, I'm not ignoring anyone. I promise. So yeah, if anyone wants to sit there and follow me on Twitter, because I do go on Twitter. So yeah, that's my Twitter. If anyone got Twitter, they want to sit there and follow me. I do go on there. I do respond. So yeah, sure. And anyone else that wants to follow me, please do. Shonda says that Victor Newman told Hope her line was failing. It would be. You're exactly right. You are exactly right, Shauna. You are 100% right. Johnson says Xander and Alex are going to continue to fight over Gwen this week. That's going to be interesting. I get it, Cheyenne. Twitter isn't for everyone. Cerise said, my place is more of a store shop when engagement when my meets. Oh, okay. Curry says, who do you think? Who do you believe is Victor's favorite child? Victoria. I would sit there and say Victoria. I would say Victoria. If I had to sit there, I would sit there and say Victoria Kyrie's. Who do you think is Victor's favorite child? I can't. I can't imagine it being. I can't imagine Adam. Shauna says Adam. Okay. I didn't think it was going to be Nick. I don't know why. I just did not think it was going to be Nick. I can't see it being Nick. AJ said I don't drink a lot either. Yeah, I don't. I don't really. I don't really. Well, it's funny because I say I don't drink a lot, and practically I've been drinking every day. So, okay. So I normally don't drink a lot. Let's put it that way. I normally don't drink a lot. I am considered, as far as drinking is considered. I mean, is concerned. I'm very lightweight, so I don't really drink a lot. And even here, when I do drink, I only have one. What you call it? I only have like one cupful. Oh, Blackmon also says Adam. Have a good night, Solomon. Thank you for joining us. Carrie says I don't drink at all. I was just being dramatic to say that I need that much. No, I get. No, trust me, I Carrie. I get it. Yeah, I was never really a huge drinker back in the day. Even like, and then of course when I did drink, I would drink too much and get hangovers and be like, okay, I'm never drinking again. Thank you, Cherie. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna be following you on Twitter. Shauna says, "Do you see that length he's going through when they say, yeah, that's very true." But also I haven't really been watching the show as long as other people, so I just kind, what I'm saying, like I'm not really too versed when it comes towards YNR. Yeah, Ariana, yeah. Definitely want to sit there and get like different types of wine, but I don't. Darby says, doesn't anyone believe in redemption? AJ said, but I would finish one bottle to in one night though. I mean, I can finish a bottle in like a week, but like a whole night? No, 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 no. The room will be spinning, and plus, I usually work so I usually work the next morning, so I can't even if I want to sit there and like drink a little bit more than like one cup, I know I have to work in the morning, and I have to work really early in the morning. I can't sit there and be all. Oh wow, okay, Jay. Yeah, I'm definitely a lightweight compared to you. Um, Darby says I don't have Twitter, so this is what it has to be. It's hard. No, I get it, Darby. Do you have Instagram? If I mean Darby, if you have Instagram or if you have Facebook, I'm on there as well. Dave says, "What do you think?" It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't bad. Oh crap! I knew I had to do something. I still have to upload my review. I knew I forgot. Thank you, Dave. I was like, wait. In all reality, I was just probably just because I was gonna sit there in the live stream soon and then just probably just go to sleep. I was like, wait. I still have to upload my review. Well, I mean, also AJ, if because like my friend, he's been drinking for a while, so he can definitely drink me under the table. Um, I just think I feel like you just build up a certain tolerance towards alcohol after a while. Oh yeah, no, I don't blame you, AJ. I don't. I do not blame. I've been on there a couple of times and no, just no. Lawrence says Rich got sniped after the twins were born. Hmm. Oh, she did. She did, Jonathan. It's funny too because before you got in the chat, we were sitting there being like, Lucy was a better character when she was on Port Charles. She was still quirky and stuff like that and funny, but she wasn't like this dingbat that she is now. So yeah, Jonathan, we were talking about that earlier as far as Lucy and just the idiotic stuff that she was doing today, and just how much her character went downhill. Yeah, I went on it a couple of times. I'm gonna be honest. I've gotten to a point. I've gotten into arguments so bad with people on Facebook that I've nearly got my account deleted. Where they would time me out for like a day, a couple of days, 24 hours, 48 hours, because some of the people on there were just so. Oof. Yeah, yeah, Shauna. I can't with Lucy. I can't take her seriously. You know, I can't take her seriously. But I think I'm gonna sit there in the live stream. Also because my laptop is at like 19%. Carrie said, "Yeah, almost." Yeah, no, Carrie, it's people just. I can't. Hopefully, hopefully, Jonathan. Hopefully, 'cause, again, when he first came in, he was a really cool. I personally liked him, but then it just went downhill. So hopefully, they could sit there and I actually had to think about that, Jonathan, because when you said Drew, I was like, wait, you mean Days of Our Lives, Drew, or do you mean? Have a good night, Sheree. Have a good night, Cat Lady. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sit the end of the stream right here just because it's at 19%. I do want to wake up somewhat early in the morning to do to go to the movies and everything. But I do want to thank you all for joining though. Oh, Darby, you don't have. Okay, that's cool. I look forward to seeing you next time we're here, then, Darby. Have a good night, Laura B. Oh, okay. Have a good night, Cat Lady. It was really great to see you in the chat. Have a good night, Jonathan. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully I will. Um, I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, though. I look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow. Um, this was literally the best part of my day, as I always say, and I am just very lucky I get to sit there and spend it with everyone here. Have a good night, Blackmon. Have a good night, Kyrese. Have a good night, Ron. Have a good night, AJ. Oh, okay. Have a good night, Lauren. Thank you for joining us. It was great seeing you in the chat. I hope I get to see you tomorrow. So stay safe, everyone. You know who you are because have a good night, Valerie. Thank you for joining. Have a good night, last day. And I know I'm missing a couple of people. Have a good night, Ariana. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night, Valerie. AJ was really good seeing you in the chat. Have a good night, Shakira. Have a good night, CW. Have a good night, Darby. Thank you so much. And thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you. Stay safe, everyone, and I will see everyone in tomorrow's live stream. Have a good night, Rosa. Thank you for joining us.